On a sunny afternoon, a curious cat and an energetic dog embark on a journey of friendship in a suburban backyard. In the realm of the ordinary, a unique bond begins to form. Meet our unlikely playmates, a nimble, agile cat and a lively, buoyant dog. They are a testament to the saying, opposites attract. Our feline friend, with her sleek fur and sharp, observant eyes, exudes an air of independence and nonchalance. On the other hand, our canine companion, with his wagging tail and bright, eager eyes, is the embodiment of enthusiasm and loyalty. As the sun shines bright, casting playful shadows around, the backyard becomes their playground. The dog, with his boundless energy, initiates the game, darting towards the cat in a friendly chase. The cat, with her agile reflexes, effortlessly outmaneuvers him, darting around corners, leaping over garden tools, and even climbing up the tree. The game continues, with the dog in a constant state of pursuit and the cat always one step ahead. Their playful antics are a joy to watch. The dog's wagging tail and excited barks are in stark contrast with the cat's graceful leaps and soft purrs. Yet, there's a shared excitement, a common love for the game that transcends their differences. The laughter and the fun, the chase and the evasion, it's all part of their bond. Every leap, every bark, every purr, every wag of the tail adds a new layer to their friendship. It's a dance of joy, a celebration of their unique bond. As the sun begins to set, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, their game comes to an end. They sit side by side, panting and purring, looking out at the world that they've made their playground. Their eyes meet, and in that shared glance, it's evident, their bond is special. Even from this initial encounter, it's clear that these two are more than just housemates. They are friends. Their tale is a testament to the beauty of unlikely friendships, of bonds that form in the most unexpected places, between the most unexpected playmates. Their story is just beginning, and what a beautiful story it promises to be. In a warm, loving home, a cat and a dog find themselves becoming more than just cohabitants. They're two different animals, from two different worlds, each with their unique quirks and characteristics. Yet, somehow, they end up under the same roof, in the same family, becoming an integral part of a beautiful, harmonious story that's about to unfold. Our tale begins with a family who decided to open their hearts and their home to two creatures in need of love and shelter. They went to a local animal shelter where countless cats and dogs awaited their own chance at a forever home. Among them, a timid feline with a soft purr and a playful canine with a wagging tail stood out. Their eyes met those of the family, and it was love at first sight for all involved. The family brought both pets home, unsure of how they would coexist, but hopeful for a peaceful companionship. The first few days were a period of adjustment, with both the cat and the dog trying to understand their new environment and the other's presence. The cat, independent and aloof, kept to herself, while the dog, friendly and eager, attempted to engage and play. As days turned into weeks, something beautiful began to happen. The cat, initially cautious, started to let her guard down. The dog, persistent in his affection, never left her side. They started sharing meals, playing together, and even napping in the same spot. Their bond was growing, and it was evident to everyone around them. The family noticed how the pet's relationship was blossoming. They saw the cat and dog not just tolerating each other, but genuinely enjoying each other's company. They were becoming inseparable, always looking out for one another. The dog would wait patiently for the cat to finish eating before approaching the food bowl, and the cat would curl up next to the dog during their nap times. Their bond was not just a source of joy for the family, but a lesson in love and acceptance. Despite their differences, the cat and the dog found a way to understand each other, to live together in harmony. They proved that love knows no boundaries, no species. As the soundtrack of their lives played on, the emotional music underscoring their growing bond, the family realized that these two pets were more than just animals. They were family. They were a testament to unconditional love, to the power of friendship, and to the beauty of finding common ground amidst differences. The family's decision to adopt both pets from the shelter didn't just give these animals a home, it gave them a family, a bond, and a beautiful friendship that they may not have discovered otherwise. It's a heartwarming story that reminds us that love and acceptance can create the most unexpected and beautiful relationships. And so, in this family, the cat and the dog aren't just pets. They're family. They're a living, breathing example of love, friendship, and coexistence. They're a reminder that even the most unlikely pair can form the strongest bond, and that love, indeed, knows no boundaries. This tale is one of many that show us the incredible bonds that can form between our pets. It's a testament to the love, patience, and understanding that goes into building these relationships, and the joy and laughter they bring into our lives. And as our story concludes, we're left with a beautiful image of the cat and the dog, curled up together, a symbol of their unbreakable bond. It's a sight that warms the heart and brings a smile to the face, a testament to the power of love and companionship. In this family, the cat and the dog aren't just pets, they're family. In every household, there's a jester and a philosopher. In this home, it's the dog and the cat. Let's take a closer look at these two lovable creatures, whose personalities are as varied as the spots on a Dalmatian or the stripes on a tabby. Their behavior, as different as night and day, will surely tickle your funny bone and warm your heart. First off, let's talk about our feline friend. Cats, unlike their canine counterparts, are known for their independent nature. They are the epitome of relaxation and cool demeanor, the embodiment of live and let live. They have their own schedule, their own agenda, and their own way of doing things. And they are not particularly bothered if you don't approve of it. Take, for instance, the way a cat drinks water. Ever notice how a cat will delicately tap the water with its paw before taking a sip? It's as if they're testing the temperature, quality, and perhaps even the vintage of the water before they deem it worthy of their consumption. Or consider how they show affection. Cats are the masters of subtlety. A slight rub against your leg, a soft purr, or a slow blink. That's their version of a love letter. As aloof as they may seem, these are their ways of saying, "I love you." Now, let's turn our attention to the dogs. Dogs are the life of the party, always ready for a game of fetch or a belly rub. They are the embodiment of joy and enthusiasm. They wag their tails so hard that it seems like they might just take off into the air. Their love is as evident as a wet nose nuzzle or a sloppy kiss. A dog's love is like an open book. There's no room for guesswork. They wear their hearts on their sleeves, or rather, on their wagging tails and their excited barks. Watching a dog play fetch is like watching a child in a candy store. The sheer joy and excitement they exhibit are infectious. They'll chase that ball till they're out of breath, and then chase it some more. But it's not just about the funny and adorable moments. These differences in behavior also have underlying psychological reasons. To explain this, we have pet behavior experts. According to them, these behaviors are rooted in the evolutionary history of these species. Cats are solitary hunters who had to rely on stealth and cunning to catch their prey. This may explain their independent nature and their knack for being mysterious. On the other hand, dogs are pack animals. They've evolved from wolves who hunted in groups. This might explain their sociable nature, their loyalty, and their need for constant interaction. But it's these differences that make their bond so special. Just like in any great friendship, they complement each other. The dog's exuberance is balanced by the cat's calm demeanor. The dog's need for constant companionship is offset by the cat's need for space. Their interactions are like a dance. The dog, ever so enthusiastic, trying to engage the cat in a game of chase. The cat, ever so elegant, observing the dog from a distance, perhaps even amused by the dog's antics. But at the end of the day, they have their own unique way of showing love for each other. The dog might share his favorite toy with the cat, and the cat might allow the dog to share her favorite sunny spot. These moments, as heartwarming as they are hilarious, remind us of an important lesson. Despite our differences, it's possible to coexist, to respect each other's space, to love, and to be loved. So the next time you see your dog chasing its tail, or your cat lounging in the sun, remember, it's not just about being funny or cute. It's about celebrating their unique personalities, their quirks, and their idiosyncrasies. Because in the end, it's these differences that make them who they are. It's these differences that make us laugh, that make us cry, that make us love them even more. Even though they are different, these differences are what make their bond so special. In a world where a dog's bone is a cat's plaything, conflicts are bound to occur. Let's be honest here, cats and dogs are like the ultimate sitcom duo, right? They have their own unique personalities that can sometimes clash and lead to the most hilarious situations. Picture this. A dog, let's call him Max, is happily gnawing on his favorite bone. He's in his own little world, blissfully unaware of the stealthy feline, Bella, creeping up behind him. Bella's green eyes are focused on the bone, her tail twitching in anticipation. With a quick pounce, she snatches the bone and dashes off, leaving a bewildered Max in her wake. It's like a classic thief movie, only with a lot more fur and a lot less heist music. Another day, it's mealtime. Max is happily munching on his kibble. Bella, though, has other plans. She saunters up to Max's bowl, nonchalantly pushing him aside. With a look that seems to say, "What? It's just food." She starts eating Max's dinner. Poor Max can only look on, a picture of doggy confusion. It's like Bella's the queen of the house, and Max, well, he's just her loyal subject. But it's not just about the food. Oh no, the hilarity extends to the playtime as well. Imagine a sunny afternoon. Max is bounding around the backyard, chasing a frisbee with all the energy of a dog. Bella, on the other hand, prefers a more leisurely pace. She's perched on a tree branch, watching Max with an amused glint in her eyes. Suddenly, she decides to join in the fun. Only, her idea of fun is batting the frisbee out of Max's reach every time he gets close. It's like she's the puppet master, and Max, he's just dancing on her strings. And then there are the sleeping arrangements. Max has a comfy bed, filled with soft cushions and warm blankets. Bella, though, decides that it's the perfect spot for a cat nap. So she curls up right in the middle, purring happily. Max returns from his nightly patrol to find his bed occupied. He tries to reclaim his spot, but Bella just gives him a look, one that clearly says, "This is my spot now." Max, not wanting to disturb the sleeping cat, ends up curling up on the cold floor. It's like Bella's the queen of the castle, and Max, he's just the jester. The funny thing is, despite all these conflicts, Max and Bella are the best of friends. They can't seem to exist without the other. When Max is out for his walks, Bella waits at the window, watching for his return. And when Bella disappears on one of her nightly prowls, Max paces around the house, restless until she returns. It's like they're two halves of a whole, each incomplete without the other. These humorous conflicts aren't just limited to Max and Bella. They're common in households with both cats and dogs. And while they may seem like a cause for concern, they're usually harmless. Cats and dogs have different ways of communicating and playing, which can sometimes lead to these funny situations. It's like they're speaking different languages, but somehow, they still manage to understand each other. Of course, it's important to monitor these interactions to ensure they don't escalate into something more serious. But for the most part, these conflicts are just a part of their daily lives, a source of entertainment, and another reason why cats and dogs make such interesting pets. So the next time your cat steals your dog's bone, or your dog tries to chase your cat up a tree, just remember, it's all in good fun. It's their way of interacting, of figuring out their place in the household. And while it may seem like they're always at odds, at the end of the day, they're still the best of friends. Despite these small conflicts, their bond remains unbroken. Because in a world where a dog's bone is a cat's plaything, love and friendship always win. In a world where cats and dogs coexist, understanding and patience are key. It's like a dance, a delightful ballet of two distinct species learning to live together, creating a harmonious symphony of interaction. And believe it or not, it's not as impossible as it sounds. It just requires a bit of knowledge, effort, and, of course, lots and lots of love. Pet behavior experts can provide us with a wealth of knowledge on how to foster this harmony. They tell us that understanding the nature of both cats and dogs is the first step. Cats, with their independent and somewhat aloof nature, can be quite different from dogs, who are often outgoing and eager to please. But these differences don't have to be a barrier. Instead, they can be a bridge that leads to a deeper understanding and a stronger bond. Proper socialization is another key ingredient in this recipe for harmony. Introducing your feline and canine friends in a controlled and comfortable environment can help ease any initial tension. It's not about forcing a friendship, but about giving them the space and opportunity to build one on their own terms. Training also plays a vital role. Teaching your dog not to chase after the cat, or teaching your cat to not view the dog as a threat, can help prevent misunderstandings and conflicts. And remember, every pet is an individual. What works for one might not work for another. So, it's important to tailor your approach to your pet's unique personalities. But what's the most important element in building harmony between cats and dogs? It's you, your patience, your understanding, your love. It's about setting the stage for their relationship to grow, guiding them gently, and stepping back when necessary. It's about celebrating their small victories, like the first time they share a peaceful moment together, and understanding that there might be a few bumps along the way. In the end, building harmony between cats and dogs is much like building a friendship. It takes time, understanding, respect, and a whole lot of love. And the result? A beautiful relationship that enriches not just their lives, but yours as well. So whether you're a seasoned pet owner or a newbie considering adopting a cat and a dog, remember this: with understanding and patience, cats and dogs can live together in harmony. And isn't that a beautiful thought? As the day ends, our cat and dog find comfort in each other's company. This is a picture of peaceful coexistence that melts hearts and bridges the gap between two species known for their distinct personalities and behaviors. See, our feline friend, independent and relaxed, and our canine companion, cheerful and energetic, have learned to understand each other. They've navigated their differences, not without a few funny conflicts along the way, and found a rhythm that works for them. It's not just about tolerating each other's presence. It's about accepting each other, quirks and all, and forming an unlikely but beautiful friendship. They've found a bond that transcends their species, a bond forged in shared experiences, playful tussles, and quiet moments of companionship. This peaceful coexistence is not a given. It's a result of patience, understanding, and proper socialization. It's a testament to the fact that cats and dogs can indeed live together harmoniously if given the right environment and care. They can learn each other's language, respect each other's boundaries, and find joy in each other's company. This peaceful coexistence is a lesson for us all. It's a lesson in embracing differences, in finding common ground, in building bridges instead of walls. It's a lesson in love, respect, and friendship. It's a lesson that resonates beyond the world of cats and dogs, echoing into our own lives and relationships. In the end, the peaceful coexistence of our cat and dog is a reminder that love and friendship know no boundaries. It's a reminder that bonds can form in the most unlikely of places between the most unlikely of friends. It's a reminder that, despite our differences, we can find ways to live together harmoniously. In the end, they are more than just a cat and a dog. They are friends. As we close this chapter, we hope you've enjoyed this journey into the world of cats and dogs. We've laughed, learned, and maybe even shed a tear or two as we've explored the unique bond these unlikely friends can share. Their playful antics, their hilarious misunderstandings, their heartwarming moments of peace, they all remind us of the joy and laughter pets bring into our lives. If you've loved these tales as much as we've loved sharing them, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We've got plenty more pet stories up our sleeves, ready to tickle your funny bone and tug at your heartstrings. And remember, every pet has a story. Whether it's a tale of friendship, a saga of mischief, or a chronicle of love, we want to hear it. So, share your own cat and dog stories in the comments below. Until next time, keep loving and laughing with your pets.